Hello friends, welcome back. Newcomers, thank you for joining. I am Agrippa. Let's play some more of our EU4 Aragon campaign. So right now we're essentially just waiting around to get some more cash. We really lost a bad war. So we have to replenish our cash reserves. We have a couple loans out right now and get our manpower back up to full, which is gonna take a while. We don't have to wait around the full length, but I want to get back into some sort of fighting shape, which we're just not close to yet. Oh, actually, we did want to try to attack Tunis here. It looks like they're fighting a war against their little neighbors. It looks like they're winning it pretty handedly. That does not come as much of a shock. Might want to jump in on this though, to be honest. Let's see how their army's doing. Go to the Navy category and go to armies. We can scroll down to Tunis and see how many troops they have. They have 11,000 and 13,000 manpower in the bank. So yeah, we can't really attack them yet. Still got to replenish our troops. When we're at full, we can take them on pretty easily. We outnumber them essentially 2 to 1, and have a stronger economy, but not in our weakened state at the moment. It looks like France just peaced out with Portugal. France was at war with England and Portugal, and whoever else, the little Irish states. Looks like they're not having any problem winning that war, which is bad news for us. We want France to lose. We want them to get crippled. Steal, annex Navarre. Unexpected there. Would have been nice for us to get that province, but it's just, it's not really worth all the hassle. This way Castile and France get a shared border, which hopefully increases their antagonism towards one another. Some of our truces are starting to expire, these Italian states. Just that one with Milan for some reason. Did we have a royal marriage with them? Maybe before they were the Republic. Maybe that's what that was about. So yeah, our truces with the Italian states don't expire for another 9 years, really. Not great, that is. We don't want Rome. All of the other territory we would like to have in Italy is part of the Holy Roman Empire. Well, we don't. Nice to have this Venetian territory, not great, but we don't really want to have to deal with that. So these papal separatists are becoming a problem. I'm gonna bump up army maintenance and then ship over some of the troops to help quell that unrest. Should be able to do that okay. We just need to do it for a few months so that this unrest gets back down to a reasonable level. Don't want to have to worry about them popping up and ruining all of my plans later on. I'm also thinking about making this a state. It's a territory right now. Not sure I really want to do that yet though. Kind of fine with how it is now. I don't want to worry about that. We're definitely losing money now that we're back at full maintenance. That's mostly because of our reinforcement cost. Because our units are under reinforced. transports back to pick up the rest of our army. Yeah, so with the rest of our army, we'll be able to push that unrest below 0. It's at 0.7 right now. Our troops are reducing that by almost 3 points. So the other half of our troops in it won't be a problem at all. And then we can rest easy and worry about making money again. Oh, the need for money. The levy. Keep it at a modest level. Do an elaborate and lengthy ceremony for the most influential. We have no needs for such things. Let's just keep it at a modest level. Modesty sounds like a great thing. We are modest people in Aragon. Auto saving. Computer is not fast enough to run on this game speed. I think that's because I'm recording in 1080p. It's been a little slow and sluggish since I've started. My computer is not that great, and I don't think it can handle trying to stream and record in full high def. I'll have to fix that in the future. Ooh, actually, our troops were already enough to quell that unrest by themselves. This is ticking down. We'll keep them on for 5 more months, get that all the way down to 0, and move them back to the homeland and reduce maintenance costs again. Right now our nobility is disloyal. We're going to go ahead and spend 5 prestige to get that back up, because it boosts our manpower recovery speed, which is a rate limiting factor at this point. It's still just chugging away at this war with England. Not really having any problems at all. Unfortunately. Wish there was more we could do about that. Send one of our diplomats to Portugal to make sure they like us. And we share a little peninsula. So we might as well do our best to be friendly. What is our current king? 410. Pretty lackluster. He's 61. Well, our heir is not much better. He's a little bit better, but not much. That sucks. Hate getting bad luck with heirs. I really wish there was a way to interact with them a little bit more. Maybe have some sort of a tutoring system, or like you have a certain, like a set of heirs to choose from. Like brothers, sons and daughters, cousins, whatnot. They each have different skill sets and come with different trade-offs. I think that would add a lot of depth to the game, because right now you're just kind of stuck with a name on a paper with stats. It doesn't make you feel committed or interested in sort of your dynastic proceedings like you are in Crusader Kings, another fantastic Paradox game. It'd be nice if that could get fixed in the future. England, okay. Let's see if we can fabricate some more claims on Tunis. Oh! There's a fairly good chance that my heir is gonna die. Let's spend the money and hope he lives. He did. Yay. Even though my heir is pretty shit, I am 62, and I'd much rather have a bad heir than no heir. So, yeah. That's that. How's Castile doing on the air front? A 0-0-0. Well, at least I'm better than somebody. Had to take out another loan for whatever reason. Oh, was that? Yeah, it was to pay for the doctor to save my son's life. Great. I'm gonna lower army maintenance back down. Ship my troops back home. I'll get there eventually. Still need a ton of manpower. We're still about, well, almost 17,000 shy. We gain about 100 per month, so about 170 months. It's a little over 10 years. Wait, is that right? I didn't think it took that long to reinforce. I thought it was always, like, it was always 10 years from 0 to full again. But that doesn't seem like it's right. Oh no, sorry, I was looking at, okay, to fully reinforce my armies, I need 110 men. I actually gain 200 men per month. The last jousting tournament. Forward unto glory. It's worth it. You get army tradition, morale of armies, really prestige. Oh wait, I'm looking. I want to grab my transports. Not my army. Yeah, so we're gaining 200 men per month. So we have a max of about 20,000. We're at 7,500 now. Let's find out how long that'll be. So it'll be about 6.5 years until we have full manpower again, which is not bad at all. We've only been playing for about 15 years, so everything's relative. Ooh, crap. Tunis allied with the Ottomans. Means that they're pretty much unattackable right now. Crap. Pretty much no matter what, the Ottomans are always gonna join a call to arms with them. Oh well, we'll wait for that to not be an issue. It's fine. We'll just use this time to develop our country a little bit more. Put ourselves into a good position to expand later on, and not rush into it. Ooh, excellent minister! Been lucky enough to appoint an excellent minister, whose actions will most likely greatly benefit our realm. I'm gonna go ahead and reap the administrative benefits. We're still not at high stability, and I like the admin power and the prestige, so let's do that. Pick up the rest of our army here. Send them back home. And another disputed succession. We don't care about that. Tavir is all the way in Russia. Tiver, or however you say it. Still have our loans out, but we're making 6.5 ducats per month. That's fine. We should just sit back and observe the world for a little bit. Try to look for opportunities to intervene. Burgundy expanded into France a little bit. Well, the English part of France, I should say. Which is fine. They seem to be doing okay. They're a good potential prospect to help team up and take down France. Looks like England is still at it. Looks like England is still at war with France. Yeah, there's just not a whole lot we can do right now. We sort of got boxed in. Our last avenue for expansion was down here in North Africa, and now that both of these countries are allied with the Ottomans, who we just don't have any chance of being able to take on. We're kind of out of options there. The only other person we could conceivably attack is Provence, but they're allied with France. England has accepted peace with France. So they've just ceded these two provinces. Gascony. Still have Normandy. That's something. It's not great though. Wow, England's expanded a whole bunch into Scotland. That happened pretty quickly. And that's good for them. Hopefully good for us. It's neat to see all these little Irish provinces now. These were also added in the latest expansion pack, I do believe. There's a lot more depth and interesting stuff with Ireland. And gosh, my heir became sick again. I already paid 40 ducats to save your life. You know what? I'm gonna do it again. You're my son. I love you. Ugh. He's still alive. He's terrible, but, you know. Again, any heir is better than no heir. In my opinion. When your king is 63. Let's hope he doesn't get sick again. He's bankrupting. He's bankrupting our country. Ugh. Let's go ahead and improve relations with the Papal State. We don't want to take any more territory from them. We already took the rest of their territory in our first war. And we want them to like us because that gets us additional points of papal influence. See, it's modified by negative 7.5% due to the Papal State opinion of us. So if we improve their opinion of us, it'll improve the amount of papal influence we'll get, which allows us to spend it on other things or potentially vote on who becomes the next pope. We only have one cardinal right now, but again, it's okay. We'll get there. We'll be good Catholics. So I now have enough points to get another administrative technology. Might wait for the neighbor bonus. Oh, we already have the neighbor bonus. Then sure, let's go ahead and get that right now. Being ahead of time in tech never really hurt anybody. Still got a little ways to go for the military tech, because we're not gaining as much of that, but it's fine. And we now get to choose our first idea group. Gosh, the world's our oyster. We have a lot of choices where that's concerned. But you know what? We don't really have enough points to spend on anything right now, so I'm going to save that for later. It only really matters when we have to spend points on it. I do want to pay off these loans, but I think I'm just going to wait until the loans come due. No sense in paying them off early. You have to, when you pay off a loan, when you repay a loan, I should say, you still have to pay the total amount of interest. So repaying them early than they come due does not help at all. It just provides a little peace of mind. But money is better to have and not need than need and not have, so I'm just going to keep that in the coffers for now. Crusade against Aragon. But what? Who's what? Crusade target? How do I tell who's the crusade target? Is it in religion? Blah, it isn't anywhere in here. Oh well. Oh well. Guess we're still allied with the Ottomans. And unfortunately, Morocco is the only North African nation here not allied with the Ottomans, but I have no means of getting a casus belli on them. You don't have neighboring provinces, so I can't fabricate claims. And other than that, I don't think there's a way I can get to them. So, oh well. Just gonna become very well developed internally. That's what we're gonna do. That's really our only choice at this point in time. Importing naval supplies. Should we compromise? Or should we fashion them from our own wood supplies? I'm gonna go ahead and get the 2 mercantilism. It's a nice little bonus. It affects your provincial trade power. Here it is. So every 1 point of mercantilism increases your provincial trade power by 2%, which is pretty nice. And so now totally we have a almost a 25% boost to provincial trade power, which is any time you have like the river estuaries. See, there we go. There's a little bonus. So with all of our bonuses in this one province, our trade power is double what it would be normally, which is fantastic. It's also great since trade is our largest source of income. Yes, just barely ahead of taxes. But we will want to increase that as time goes on. We have the largest share of trade in the Genoa node, which is a wealthy node. We will want to bump that up over time. Seems there's been misunderstanding regarding the heritage of the great-grandmother of Johann II. I guess, Joan II? Johann? I don't know. Seems that she was the daughter of a lowly farmer from outside of Valencia. Well, that's not good. Our dynasty is just not doing so hot. My heir keeps getting sick. My great-grandmother was a farmer. What's next? Let's not tempt fate. So we have a fair amount of spy network in Tunis right now. Let's go ahead and fabricate some more claims. I think we started doing this back when they weren't allied with the Ottomans, but hey. It's better to use it while we have it. There's Tatooine. Fun fact, the original Star Wars was filmed in Tunisia. Probably why it's called Tatooine. Just guess, but I imagine that. I imagine that's why. Okay, what about advisors? We have just barely enough to get some more advisors. Really prestige, missionary strength. Prestige is actually pretty high right now. I'm gonna wait until we pay off this loan though. Well, maybe not. Yeah, no, that's what I'm gonna do. Pay off the loans, then get advisors. That's the plan. We're gonna stick to it. In fact, we don't need to fabricate any more claims on Tunis. Come back. Let's fabricate some claims on France. Not that we're intending to go to war with them, just that that becomes a possibility. We'll take advantage of it. Florence Ferreira. Urbino is actually not in the Holy Roman Empire, so we could attack them. Oh, but they're in a trade league with Genoa and a whole bunch of other people. We can't take them all on. So you'd call in Cyprus, the Palatinate, Utrecht, Gilray, Genoa, Ferrara, and only Savoy would come to our aid, really. Probably. Ugh, privateer captain goes rogue. Negative 15% trade efficiency. That's really bad for us right now. Since trade is our mainstay of income, or it was. It's not anymore. That sucks. What's she gonna do? I think I'm just gonna... When is this loan coming due? It's coming due in May. It's fine. Don't have to worry about that. Provence and France are getting awfully buddy-buddy. Let's replay Halo. It's bad news for me, because if I can't attack France, I'd at least like to attack Provence here. Because there's a river estuary, the Rhone River estuary here that gets a lot of trade power. That would be nice. Okay, so the King of Savoy just passed away. He has no legal heir. Let's renew our royal marriage. Oh, I just sent us a request for that. It'd be nice to be able to get them under a personal union. Expand a little bit more into Italy. It'd be very nice indeed. Well, let's go ahead and take a break here, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.